The more I tried to keep my home clean with the baby, the more I felt like I was cleaning all day. So I stopped trying to keep my house clean all the time. And somehow, it actually became easier to manage. I've always been someone who likes my home to be clean and organized. I feel better when everything is in its place. But since having a baby, keeping the house that way all the time is pretty much impossible. And over time, I've had to learn that having a perfectly clean and tidy home with a baby just isn't realistic. But having a home that is manageable, I think that is. Over the past few months, I've been learning to be okay with little things. There might be water on the kitchen counter, crumbs on the floor, or toys scattered around the house, and that's okay. At first, those little messes bothered me so much. I would find myself constantly picking up something, wiping something down, or putting something away. I noticed that I spent so much of my day trying to keep the house clean instead of focusing on the things that actually mattered. So I stopped trying to keep my home clean all day long and started to find little ways to make it easier to reset instead. The first thing is to find ways to make your home easier to manage. So the easier something is to put away, the more likely I am actually to put it away. So for instance, when it comes to toys, I like to have different baskets. So when there's toys everywhere, I can easily put them away without taking too much time. I just toss all the toys in the basket and I'll figure out later if I want to organize them well. But toys gonna be everywhere all the time, so if I want to clean up real quick, I just toss all the toys in different baskets. The tip is to have a dedicated home for different stuff in your house. Second thing is to clean one space per day. So instead of trying to clean the entire house within a day, pick one focus per day. Monday might be bathroom, Tuesday kitchen, and Wednesday bedroom. You can split your task throughout the day, so that way you don't have too much pressure on yourself on trying to find a long stretch to do all that. Instead, break it down throughout the day. Personally, doing so has helped me to feel more at ease because as a mom, finding one uninterrupted hour is really hard. So whenever I have a little bit of time, either it's 10 minutes, 30 minutes, I'll just focus on what I need to do that day. Let's say today I need to clean the bathroom and I have a little bit of time. I go and start working on it. And if I need to take care of baby girl, then I'll stop. I'll take care of her, and whenever I have more time, I'll get back to it. My third tip is probably the easiest. Make your baby clean instead. I'm kidding, kind of. Can you clean your plate for me? Can you clean it? Clean? Clean it for me. Clean it. Here. Clean it. Clean it. Clean your plate. Here. Clean it. Thank you. Thank you. I've noticed that every time I clean her high chair or the dining table, she's trying to imitate what I do. And I've caught her many times cleaning her plate or her table. So that's why I like to ask her to clean her own plate or table. Okay, that was a joke, but I actually do like to let her participate when I can. Instead of waiting until she's napping to get everything done, sometimes I'll bring her along with me while I clean. Obviously, she's not actually cleaning at 10 months old, but she loves watching what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll give her something safe to hold or play with while I clean, and it lets me get something done without feeling like I have to choose between cleaning and spending time with her. I don't need to entertain her every second. Sometimes just being included in what I'm doing is entertaining enough. And lastly, if you have help available to you, use it. I used to feel like because I'm the one staying at home, I should be able to handle everything around the house myself. But taking care of a baby, it's already a full-time responsibility. And I've learned over time that I don't have to do everything on my own. My mother-in-law is living with us, so her help has been very valuable. She helps a lot with the dishes and to clean certain spaces around the house. And whenever I need to go grocery shopping, editing, or going to the gym, I could ask her to play with baby girl while I do that. Asking for help is something that I still struggle with. As a mom, I feel like I'm responsible for everything. And if I ask for help, I do feel guilty, but I know that's wrong and I deserve help. Every mom deserves help, and we shouldn't feel guilty for that. I tend to have that super mom mentality, but I realized that later on it affects me mentally, and I get overwhelmed and irritated, so that mentality backfires on me. So the goal isn't for me to do everything. The goal is for our home to work for our family. I think the biggest change for me has been learning that our home doesn't need to look perfectly clean all day to feel good to live in. There are still going to be toys on the floor, crumbs after she eats, and things that don't get done that day. But if our home feels manageable, I can reset it when I have the time instead of spending my whole day chasing every little mess. I'm still someone who loves a clean and organized home. I've just learned that it doesn't have to stay that way every minute of the day. Right now, a home that's lived in and manageable is good enough for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next episode.